You're a business owner hit with a storm of fake online reviews that tarnish your hard-earned reputation. Don't worry. By the end of this video, you will learn how to navigate this difficult digital minefield and effectively deal with negative online reviews. Hi, I'm Michael Pellegali, an attorney at Minc Law, the nation's leading law firm when it comes to digital privacy, online defamation, sextortion, and online reputation management. Negative reviews happen at some point to every business. Think of it as a rite of passage in today's digital landscape. What's most important, though, is having a game plan to address these reviews. In this video, I'm going to discuss the steps your business can take to effectively address and remove negative company reviews. I'll also discuss what you should do if the review platform refuses to remove the review, and why collecting positive reviews can be just as important to mitigate the damage caused by negative reviews. So, you found yourself facing a negative online review. The first thing every business owner should know is that not all reviews, even negative ones, can or should be removed. Generally, you should approach removing a review with a nuanced understanding of the situation and considering both the legal and practical ramifications. Consider removing a review when it falls into one of these situations. The review is false and defamatory, meaning that it does not reflect a genuine marketplace interaction with your company and it portrays a negative interaction. It violates the platform's terms of service, or it was posted with malicious intent, such as to extort your business. Sometimes addressing the negative feedback with a thoughtful response can showcase your commitment to customer service. If a review is clearly false, defamatory, or in violation of a platform's rules, or if the review is left by someone with a clear malicious intent, you have a better chance of getting it removed. When you encounter a negative review that meets the criteria for removal, it's essential to respond immediately and strategically. First, stay calm. Negative reviews can be emotionally charged, but responding in anger or with defensiveness can worsen the situation. Next, check all review platforms for more negative or fake reviews. It is important to understand the full scope of the defamation prior to taking action. Consider making a direct request to the reviewer to obtain removal. Understand that responding to a client or customer review in the wrong way can do more harm than good, especially if your response is in a public forum where it might attract more attention. Typically, the quickest way to obtain deletion of a review is by having the reviewer delete it themselves. A necessary component of requesting removal of the review, however, is that you know who the reviewer is, or you have an ability to send direct communications to them. If the identity of the reviewer is unknown, and if you have no way of contacting them directly, you will need to work with the platform, or you will need to seek court intervention to obtain deletion. Proceed with caution, however, as this approach of contacting the reviewer directly could lead to additional negative reviews if they react poorly. To mitigate the chance of this happening, your approach to the reviewer in requesting deletion should be respectful and transparent. Explain the situation from your perspective. Identify the specific issues you have with the review and detail how the false statements have impacted your business negatively. If the review violates the platform's terms of service, report it and flag it accordingly. Most review platforms have mechanisms to report reviews that breach their guidelines. But before you submit a report, always make sure to check those guidelines to determine what they consider to be an inappropriate review on their site. Keep in mind that even if the review isn't removed, responding professionally and addressing the issues raised can demonstrate your commitment to customer satisfaction. Please note, if you are a medical or legal professional, confidentiality and patient obligations afforded under laws like HIPAA or the attorney-client doctrine significantly limit your ability to respond to a review publicly. If the reviewer or the review platform refuses to remove the negative review despite clear violations, it may be time to consult with an experienced legal professional to explore your options to compel the review's removal. If you know the identity of the reviewer, consider working with an attorney to send a demand letter requesting the removal of the review. A demand letter puts the reviewer on legal notice by outlining their unlawful conduct and informing them that you may file a lawsuit against them if they do not remove the review. Depending on the state you live in, you may be legally required to send a formal retraction demand letter before you can file a defamation lawsuit. In situations where a cease and desist letter is not a viable solution, an experienced legal team can counsel you on the viability, risks, and benefits of filing a defamation lawsuit. If necessary, be prepared to file a lawsuit to compel the review's removal. While litigation should be a last resort, it can be the most effective way to protect your business's reputation. If the identity of the reviewer is known and the reviewer refuses to delete the content, a defamation lawsuit will be your only recourse to achieve deletion of the fake review. Make no mistake about it. Filing a lawsuit can be expensive, time-consuming, and it does not have a guaranteed outcome. Finally, when dealing with negative reviews, it's equally important to focus on accumulating positive reviews. Positive reviews act as powerful social proof in support of your business and enhance your company's reputation. Positive reviews can also offset the impact of negative reviews. Implement a system to collect genuine positive reviews from satisfied customers. Encourage happy customers to leave reviews on the platforms that matter most for your business. Do not incentivize customers to leave reviews, as that may be unlawful conduct under the Federal Trade Commission Act. Instead, rely on your business's excellent service and products to generate authentic, positive feedback. Dealing with negative reviews requires a delicate balance of understanding, patience, and strategic thinking. If you find yourself facing a reputation crisis, or if you need assistance with online defamation, digital privacy, sextortion, or online reputation management, don't hesitate to reach out to us. This is Michael Pelagali from Minc Law, and I'll see you in the next video.